So we're making our way up the Ahuriri Conservation Park road. We've got some fantastic scenery. You can see up in there behind me. Got Mount Bath and some nice wetlands in the foreground. So we're here at the Ahuriri Base Hut. Pretty cool wee hut. 6 bunks and a nice potbelly stove in the hut. Fire shed. It's got a tank with some running water outside. Plenty of camping areas under the trees around the hut. Lots of firewood lying around so you can cut something for fire as well. So we're here at the start of the Ahuriri track. Got no Sam today and I've come along with my brother Warren. So our plan is to head up to the Canyon Creek Rock Biv. Pretty nice weather at the moment. It's forecast for snow however in the early hours of tomorrow morning, so we'll see how well that holds up. And depending how much snow we do a loop into the Ahuriri Valley or come back out the way we've gone. So let's get going. We've got some absolutely spectacular views. We've climbed up above Canyon Creek as we're heading into the lower valley, both up towards Mount Bath and the Rock Biv and back towards Ahuriri Valley. Absolutely magnificent. So we've made our way up round the canyon where the creek gets its name from, into the what it would call the top bit of the lower valley. So you might be able to see them behind me. A bit of a waterfall coming down, which is the upper part. So we're heading up there. So we've made it up to the head of the lower valley. Reasonably well marked track. A nice wee sort of rock shelter along the way where obviously a lot of people have camped in the past and we grabbed a bite to eat. But now it looks like we've got a pretty steep climb to go now to pull us up into the upper valley. So we'll keep going with that. Probably 2/3 of the way up the climb at the head of the valley. Quite steep. Probably not great if you don't head for heights, but a fantastic view back down from where we came, which is brilliant. So we've made it up to the Canyon Creek Rock Biv. It's been a lovely walk, but the rain has come in, so we got tents underneath the Rock Biv sheltering, and hopefully the rain will pass in another hour or so we can dry ourselves out a little bit. Quite tight for space, as you can imagine. Around the back of the bivvy is in fact another rock bivvy. Quite small, does look quite dry, and it looks like it's got someone's spare old tent sitting in there, which will be handy in an emergency. Several other rock bivvies in the nearby area, including this one, are located on a large shingle street that has both an upper and lower section, but appears to be moderately dry and reasonably comfortable with a little bit of straw inside. The third rock bivvy, probably the worst in terms of shelter, but does have a large amount of grass, is probably the first one that you'll come across when coming from Canyon Creek. And if you carry on up the valley, and if we just swing round to our left, the one that we're staying is over that large pile of rocks out there that we can just see. So we've woken to what's been a little bit of snow overnight, which is still going on at the moment. So we decided to head off. We'll see how it is when we get to the drop down to the lower valley. But still snowing. Should be clearing, but it hasn't yet. And we'll reassess when we get there. We may be setting up tent again for the night. Otherwise, we'll see you down the valley floor. We've made it out. Made a pretty good time in the end. Took about 3 hours, and we came back out the way we went in. So a couple of slight bump bumps the way down the hill, but otherwise it was all pretty good. Lots of snow on the hills.